I'm fishing with live shrimp. I'm going to start out with my 2500 Shimano FX reel. It's the budget reel. I love it. It's got 10-pound test braid on it. And this is a Zebco hot cast rod. This is your budget combo, guys. I mean, a couple of years ago, I think I paid like $50 for this. It is a fish catching machine. I usually fish for sheep's head with this rig, but today we're going to target some mangrove snapper. You can hear the bridge in the background. We're going to start here at the bridge. Now, I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I bought some 15-pound test fluorocarbon this morning. Usually I use 20-pound test fluorocarbon for mangrove snapper. I caught a bunch of them last week on 20-pound test. This water isn't super clear, but I'm going to take it down to 15-pound test until I start getting broke off. Let's see if, I don't know, I think it'll help. Mangrove snapper are really super keen and smart, and yeah. All right, so I got to get rigged up. I'm going to tie my leader on. I'm just going to tie this on with a yeah, what am I going to tie this on with? I'm going to tie it on with a uni knot. Oh, let me show you the hook I'm going to rig up today. I had these in the radreeling.com keeper sheeper hat bundle. These are the 1/16 ounce. This is a number 2 J hook, and snappers really like these. Sheep's head like this setup too, so we're going to put our shrimp on these today and see what kind of action we can make happen. A little bit different. I usually use J hooks for snappers, but I had all these green hooks and I thought, you know what? I've caught snappers on these before, and they actually call them snapper hooks. These are, I think, yellowtail snapper jig hooks, so let's just call them mangrove snapper jig hooks today. Wow, this 15-pound test is, I'm used to tying 20. Can really tell the difference. What inspired me to do this is I saw Ahmed down in the Keys the other day. He did an underwater video of catching mangrove snapper, and I could see his leader line so crystal clear, and I thought, wow, if you can see it like that on the camera, imagine how well mangrove snapper can see that line. But I always catch them on 20-pound test anyway. But I just got regular size shrimp today, so we got the little 16th ounce jig head. I flipped my shrimp upside down in between that black spot and his eyes, right in front of the legs. I hook from underneath and bring it straight out through the top of the head like that. So I'll show you guys where I'm going to be casting. You can see there I'm fishing this the end of the catwalk, and the wind is blowing really hard. So this wind is blowing really hard, so the current's going that way, but the wind is blowing this way. It's blowing so hard that my spot lock is actually spot locking into the wind, even though the current is going the opposite direction. So I don't know. Let's see. There's usually mangrove snapper on this bridge. Let's see if we can get one. All right, here we go. First cast, baby, first cast. I put it in the wrong spot. I wanted to be closer to the piling. Might be too far away to get these fish, but we'll see. If there's some snappers down there, we'll get them to hit. Yeah, I gotta make a better cast than that. Gotta get right over there, right next to the pilings. There's some good snappers that hang out on this bridge. We should catch some keepers today. No hits yet. I'm going to get a little bit closer to the bridge here. Snappers like to hang out right in those pilings, man. Be interesting to see how well we do with this 15-pound test. Let's get them, baby. Let's get them. It's going to be tough detecting the bite today because I cannot. The wind is blowing so hard, there's a giant loop in my line. Gonna have to keep a little bit tighter drag. There he is, than I usually keep. There we go. Solid fish. Solid snapper. There we go. Yeah, we got snappers. We got oh, he came off. He was close. He was like probably 9 inches. But I got a feeling we're gonna get some keepers today. All right, snapper, baby. It was like on the 3rd cast. Oh, big one. Got another one. Another snapper, dude. Snapper bite is on. He's probably about 9 inches. 8 inches. And I got to save my shrimp. I don't know. I don't think they're going to hit it. I got 6 dozen live shrimp in here. So there's no reason to throw a dead shrimp over there. Snappers like live shrimp, man. Now we could break them in half, probably double our bait, and I might actually try that. Let's get them with the live shrimp first. Dude, 2 snappers, wham wham. There's a hit. Got another one. Yeah. Oh, that's a good one there. That's a keeper. That's a keeper snapper. There we go. Nice fat snapper. Look at that. Woohoo! Snapper bite is on, baby. They are stacked over there. Give this guy a measure. All right. Chill. Kind of a dumb thing for me to say when he's out of his element. There we go. Keeper snapper, 10.5. Yep. So, I'm going to tell you guys something. The area that I'm fishing is way south of Tampa Bay, okay? People that fish Tampa Bay catch big snappers. They've got them big there. We don't get them that big south inshore here. Tampa Bay is a gigantic bay that has a very large shipping channel and a lot of structure, and those mangrove snapper, deep water, they grow big over in Tampa Bay. In this area, you're not going to catch 12-inch snappers consistently inshore. So when they're over 10 inches, I keep them because they taste just as good as a 12-inch snapper. I know you guys, I said it in the last video, man, they eat just as good as a 12-inch snapper does. Some of you guys are like, I never keep them over under 12 inches. Well, you come over here and fish where I'm at, you won't catch one 12 inches. So you won't be eating mangrove snapper. I'm going to eat some snapper today. Oh yeah. Yeah, the bite is on, baby. I'm really surprised. I'm detecting the bite pretty good here. Oh, they got me already. As soon as it landed over there, they got me. One keeper already. Fishing with live shrimp again. But this time it's with a different rig, right? Last time I was just using a J hook and I was either free lining or using a little crimp weight. But I got to take these Crocs off. Whoa, almost lost that one. Mangrove snapper bite is on. Let's go, baby, let's go. I missed that one. He got half of my shrimp. I love this time of year. So there's still some big redfish around. Sheep's head are still around. Mangrove snapper obviously are showing up. They'll be here all summer now. Gotta say, keeper snapper. It probably hadn't even been 10 minutes since I started fishing. Oh, that's another keeper. That's a solid one there. That's a big fish. Oh, big snapper. Big mangrove snapper, buddy. Heck yeah. There we go. There's your 11.5-inch snapper right there. He's not 12, but he's gonna make 11.5 for sure. Whoa, his lips ripped. Ripping lips, baby, ripping lips. All right, so that's two keeper snappers. That's pretty, whoa. I'm about to lose my keeper snapper. All right, well, maybe not 11.5. He's 10 3/4, almost 11. That's a keeper snapper. That's a keeper snapper. Guy up on the bridge wanted to take a picture of me. All right, we got two, baby. We got two. Can we get a third one real quick? This could be a quick uncut video. This would be like, I get a limit of snappers. Be like the quickest uncut video you guys have ever seen on my channel. Uh-oh, I almost got tangled on my rod back there. These snappers are aggressive. I am loving catching them on this little rod. This is a lot of fun. I mean, I've been fishing with my 7-foot rods. You know, if I get hooked up with a snook or something, you know, a bigger fish, forget it. If he's bigger. It ain't gonna work on this rod, that's for sure. I didn't get a hit that time. Oh, I threw my shrimp off. That's the problem with a uni knot. Even with a 10-pound test braid and a 15-pound test leader, that uni knot just barely got caught on the eye of the fishing rod and caused it to just jolt just for a second, and the shrimp went flying off of the hook. Two mangrove snapper on the floor of the kayak. Got on the rad reeling hat today. Make sure you check out radreeling.com when the video's over. Head over there and get you some merch. It'll help pay for buying some shrimp. And these adventures where I'm paying $80 to fill my truck up with gas. Feeling that pain. Yeah, how long is this bite gonna last with this current slowing down though? Because, yeah, see, snappers might be getting smart now. That's a couple casts, I didn't get any hits. Don't be impatient. The bite is hot. Bite is on. A little noisy over here around the bridge, but that's a fish. That's a solid one. That's another good one. That's gonna be another keeper. Oh man, big old fat grover. Big old fat grover. Get in here. I almost need to use the net on this guy. Wow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. Keeper snapper number 3, baby. He choked that thing. Wow. That's a good one. That is a solid snapper right there. Look at that baby. Oh yeah, that's my 11-inch snapper. Guys, uncut video catching mangrove snapper. I got 3 keepers on the floor. This is crazy. Man, man, oh man. Snapper bite is on fire. It's on fire. Ha ha. My leader's not frayed at all either. I'm gonna have so many shrimp left over. I got 6 dozen shrimp. I hadn't even used a dozen shrimp and I got 3 keeper snappers. That never happens. Never happens. Not like this. This is why you fish with live shrimp, and this is why you get you a kayak right here. This is amazing. I always catch fish when I'm in my kayak. What an incredible bite. Might catch a limit before this tide turns around. I hope I catch some pinfish today, or a ladyfish or something. The other day I got a big old ladyfish on a big old redfish. I got him on a chunk piece of ladyfish. Yeah, buddy. Tearing them up. This is a, getting tangled. This is a lively shrimp here. These snappers, if I don't get it right up there next to the piling, it ain't happening. Actually, I'm gonna put you guys on the, oh, man, it never even made it to the bottom. You think we got another keeper? Another big fat snapper. Another one that's pushing 11. That's number 4. That's number 4 keeper, guys. That's insane right there. He's like 10 7/8, almost 11 inches. I got 4 of them down here. I'm gonna put you guys on the chest camera. Now this is very rare to catch 4 keeper mangrove snapper like back to pack. I've only caught 1 that was undersized. So there's some big snappers in here around this bridge right now. Usually, you know, you catch like 20 or 30 little ones to 1 keeper. This morning I haven't even used a dozen shrimp and I got 4 big snappers down here. Oh my gosh. You talk about, I am having an absolute blast right now. And that little yellow jig right there is getting the job done. I'm gonna start selling these at radreeling.com, no doubt about it, so. Woo! Check this out. Look at that. Yeah, baby. 4 big old keeper mangs down there. Oh, we're doing an uncut, limiting out on mangrove snapper video. This is insane. All right, that's where I'm catching them right there. I'm gonna put you guys on the chest camera. We'll keep it uncut. Look at all those shrimp I got in there. Loads of shrimp. Get this guy hooked. Same way, just like that. Apparently, they just drift down naturally. And those snappers must be very attracted to that green weight because they are tearing them up. Okay, this is it. All I'm doing, right there. I just land it right next to the pilings, and these snappers are right there, man. There he is, there he is, there he is, there he is. That's a good one. He's a little smaller. Not quite a keeper. Oh, my leader is frayed. I need to switch my leader out. There's a commercial crabber going through. It's commercial guys, they always just fly through like they own the water. It's a no wake zone, but he's throwing a huge wake. We'll measure this guy. I'm not going to keep him. That is officially another keeper. He's 10. Pinch his tail. He's touching back there, yeah. That's officially another keeper, but these down here are a lot bigger, so it's your lucky day, buddy. All right. I have to retie this. My leader's shredded pretty good. So I don't really know if this 15-pound test is making a difference or not, but I'm definitely convinced that, you know, anytime that I can drop down to 15-pound test fluorocarbon to mangrove snapper fish, I'm gonna do it, because we are getting them, dude. And I'm just tying these on with an improved clinch knot. Usually do like 5 or 6 wraps. And then once that improved clinch knot locks in, you're good. Now I like to grab the hook with my pliers and then pull on the line to cinch it down. Sometimes these smaller hooks, it's hard to grab a hold of them. So, okay, shrimpy. Dude, these are regular size shrimp. I mean, they are really good size regulars. So, okay, watch this. Look at that. I landed like 1.5 feet away from those last 2 pilings right there. And then I just start watching my line. There it is. I see my line move, then I'm getting a bite. It's hard to detect the bite though, because the wind is blowing so hard. Yeah, this current's going to be quitting. Hopefully we get another big snapper before this current stops. We got maybe another half hour of this current moving here. Yeah, this wind is gusting. Oh, come on now. There he is. I missed him. He headed out there pretty good ways away from the piling. Just broke the tail off of this one just to give him a little bit more scent. See if that does anything. It doesn't matter. They are biting so good over there. They're just a pile of them. That's why they're so aggressive. There's a bunch of them over there competing for food. Oh, this wind is just blasting so hard today. It's really making, there he is, really making detecting the bite harder. I'm out a pretty good ways away from the bridge right now. I got a hit. I saw my line go boom, like that. I should have known. Come on, we need one more. Oh, there's a big, nice. That one right there should have been a hand pick. Look at that shrimp. Look at that shrimp, baby. All right, here we go. Let's get that big one. Oh yeah, he just got hit. Thought it did. Yeah, stole that thing, dude. Took it right off of my hook. That's crazy. I put you guys on the chest camera. Now they're stealing my shrimp. I got another big old shrimp there. Look at that dude. Big, big, big shrimp. Yeah, baby. Trying to get a little thumbnail shot there. There we go. All right, here we go. They just stole 2 shrimp, just whack, whack, right off of my hook. Took it right off of there. Yep, that one didn't get it. Oh man, that was a good fish. That was a good one. I saw my line move when he hit it. All right, little smaller shrimp. Insane, dude, insane. Insane fishing. I think he got my bait. No. Got a rogue shrimp, a runaway shrimp. Say the bite is slowed down here. No, the bite hasn't slowed down. The catching is slowed down. It's the fisherman's fault. Fish are biting. Got him. There it is. There it is. That's the final keeper. This one might be the biggest one yet. Big old snapper, dude. Big old snapper. Watch this. Big old snapper. There we go. Another big fatty. He's pushing 11. He's definitely close to 11 right there. So that's a limit of mangrove snappers. A limit of snappers. That's a solid one there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, guys. So there is almost a 12-inch snapper down there. He is 11 3/4. Pinch his tail. Oh, he is so close to hitting 12. He's got 11 3/4 for sure. Nice. Show you guys how look. Yep, they are good at getting away. All right. The way I dispatch them is right behind the eye, their brain. Just take the needle nose pliers right in there, and it's just instant. Look at that. They quit flopping instantly, so it's a quick way to dispatch your snappers. Yeah. Can you believe it? Could you flip and believe it? I just caught a limit of mangrove snapper. I probably used close to a dozen shrimp. That never happens. I don't think that's ever happened in my life. Wow, look at all those snappers, dude. Look at them. Look at them snappers. I still can't believe it. I like, somebody wake me up. I think I'm dreaming. No way. How many times have I said it? This never happens, man. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this. 5 big fat mangrove snapper. Every shrimp was getting whacked. Incredible, man. Absolutely. I'm speechless. This is awesome. Totally awesome. All right, so give you guys a perspective. See that little white patch over there in between this building and that big building? That's where I launched my kayak. So I'm about 130 yards from the fishing location, and I just limited out. Yeah, I forgot to put water in my cooler this morning. I always keep a case of water in my truck though. So never run out of water. Right next to the marina here. I'm giddy like a little kid. Like a little kid in a candy store, man. Oh yeah, look at that view right there. Woohoo! So it's about 10 o'clock. I don't know what time I got on the water, but this tide runs until 10:15. So it's gonna be stopping here in a little while. I'm gonna sit here and eat this apple, give this tide time to get turned around, and we're gonna head over to some docks, see if we can get on a redfish. Oh, I caught a giant the other day over there. So maybe I'm gonna try and see if I can catch some pinfish first. I don't have any small pinfish hooks, but I don't know, maybe we can catch one on one of those jigs. It'd be nice to have some cut bait. So we can get the reds on the live shrimp, but they definitely like those bigger ones like that cut bait, man. All right, got me a Honeycrisp apple, my favorite kind of apples. Got me a water, get rejuvenated here. It's gonna be a hot one today, so having a good time. Get us a fresh piece of bait here. Bring in some pretty good bites on this dock. That's 2 solid bites. Let's see if we can get hooked up. Oh, I got him that time. I got him that time. That's a big red. That's a big red. That's a big red. Come on. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah, that's a good red. He's wrapped around the piling here. I need to go up there and get him away from this piling. He's going to break me off. That's a solid red there, guys. Big red. That's bigger than the one that I caught earlier. Definitely. I'm just going to let him kind of run here so I can get my rod on the other side of this piling. He's rubbing right up against it. He's actually back here. He's running out in open water. There we go. All right, now we can fight him out here. Oh, big red, man. He's a lot bigger than that other one I had. Oh yeah, we got the dock. We got the dock monster here. We got to get him away from the dock though. We got to get him away from this other dock. He's trying to get back in this one. Dude, big redfish, man. I got the Mac Daddy. I'm bringing him out here in the deep now. I got the Mac Daddy. We got the biggin, dude. Woo! On the cut ladyfish. I got him. He's way out here in the middle of the channel now. Oh, I got the tank redfish. That is a good one. Wow. I got hit 3 times on the cut bait. He wanted it that time. Solid redfish, man. Woohoo! Baby. He ain't done yet. He is not done yet. Yeah, he's coming around the other side. Gotta tighten that drag just a little bit. I said earlier, I said redfish, you know, when you find them, that's where they hang out. I came right back here where I caught that redfish earlier. That's where I hooked up to this stud. Oh, he is a stud. He's just taking me all over the place. Once I got him out here in the open, he's done. He's gonna be a 28 incher. Guys, I'm telling you, redfish fight so much better than snook. So much better. Big old redfish, baby. Yeah. I was about ready to quit too, man. Stud redfish. I haven't caught a red like this in a while. It's been a minute. Dude, every time he gets by the kayak, he gets mad. He's like, nope, I am not going that way. Woohoo, baby, that is a stud red. He's done, he's done. Oh my gosh. Wait until you see this redfish. Wait until you see this red, dude. Wow. Wow. Man, we're both worn out. I love catching redfish. I love catching fish on docks. Nice. He is a tank. Oh my goodness. It has been a minute since I caught a redfish that big. Look at that red right there, baby. Woohoo! Yeah. Nice, nice, nice. There's a stud redfish. I'm gonna put him back in the water, let him get a drink, and then I'm gonna try and measure him. My board only goes up to 24, so we'll take a guess here. And guys, he's touching up there. 24, his tail's hanging over probably 4 inches. I'm gonna call him 28. That is a solid red right there. Actually, let's take him back up there where he came from by the dock so he doesn't have to search so long to find his home. All right, guys, got him right here at the dock where I caught him, so just let this guy go. See a big guy, he just took off right into the pilings. Big old red, man. Yeah, I love it. All right, let's see if we got him on the inside over here. Probably. Oh yeah. Oh, dude, that was a snook. That was definitely a snook right there. All right, well, maybe we found where the snook are hanging out. Drop another one down there and see what happens. Yeah, if we hook another snook, I'll switch over to that. I got a rod rigged with 30-pound test. We'll drop a shrimp down there on some 30. All right, guys, so that's why you don't fish with a tiny rod all the time, I guess. You never know what's gonna grab you. Yeah, we got snook in here. Oh, that's a snook. I need to switch over to my 30-pound test rod. Oh, there's a snook following him. Yeah, we found where the snook are hanging out. He's hooked on the outside of the mouth, so we're not gonna break off. There we go. Cute little snook. See ya. So this rod right here is rigged up with 30-pound test. I like this little green 1/16 ounce number 2. Getting the job done this morning. All right, see if we can smack another little snook. Right here. Drop that dude right next to the fender. They're probably just laying on the bottom down there, right in between the pilings. Got another one. Snook on, baby. There must be a bunch of them down there. This one's bigger than those other two. These other two were little guys. Not bad, not bad at all. Yeah, nice. He's probably about 23. See ya. Woo! Snook bite is on. All right, I got rid of that circle hook. I've had like 4 hits over there and I missed all of them. J-hook time, baby, J-hook. J-hook them up. Look at that. That's a red. That's my red, Fred. That's a solid fish right there. That's the red I was looking for. Oh, loosen the drag, loosen the drag. Yep. It took a while. I mean, I cast it over there a lot. Redfish, baby. Redfish. Yeah. I don't think he's gonna keep though. I had to change my entire rig to get this guy. He's just a little guy, but we got our redfish. See ya. All right.
Subscribe or I'll send this guy out to your next fishing adventure.